Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I have a new scrapbook layout to share with you. So I'm using the Cocoa Vanilla Unforgettable collection, and I showed you that layout in the beginning there. This was on Paige Evans's Instagram, and that's what I was inspired by for this layout. So she had sort of a dark background and loads of little pieces of ephemera that spelled out the words love, and I thought I would do something similar but way more simple. So I've got this gorgeous wood grain pattern paper from the Unforgettable collection, and I'm just creating a heart template, and I'm going to use my small embellishments to fill in a heart instead of the word love. So I wanted to cover up some of the wood grain pattern for where my heart is going to go. I didn't want to make it completely white, but I just wanted to make sure it was a bit more faded. So I've just used white gesso and coloured in the big heart at the bottom, and I do the same with the smaller heart at the top as well. And then I'm just using my finger to blend out the edges so they're not any harsh lines. I wanted it to be quite subtle. And once the embellishments are on top, it is quite subtle, so you can still see the wood grain through the heart, but it's a lot more faded. To tie it in a bit more with the page, I thought I would also take my white gesso, water it down and add some splatters on the page, and it just made the heart look more like it was supposed to be there rather than just slapped on, if that makes any sense at all. I've then got this stamp from a Heidi Swap stamp set, and I'm just stamping it with archival ink a few times onto some white card, and then I'm going to use my watercolour paints to colour it in. So I've just taken several different pink and red shades and just dapped it over the flower. I'm not being too careful because I'm going to fussy cut these out, so it doesn't matter that I'm going outside the lines because you won't see any of this anyway. So yeah, I'm not being careful, I'm just adding colour to the page, and I'll just use some tissue paper to mop up any of the excess, and I've fussy cut them all out here. I also stamped some leaf stamps and fussy cut those out as well. They were from various different stamp sets. And then I've taken the smallest pieces from the Unforgettable collection, and so I've got the flowers and hearts, and I'm just trying to figure out a way to fill in the heart shape in a way that I like. I've got my photo there. It's a picture of me, and Oscar was sleeping on me. I couldn't move and his face really made me laugh, so I took a photo, and that's what I'm using today. And I already knew I wanted that to go in the bottom right hand corner, so I just drew around where I was planning on placing that photo. I added some clear stickers from the Unforgettable collection as well. There was lots of pink and orange hearts, so I've just dotted those all around the page as well. And then I'm trimming down my photo and adding a mat just with a pink pattern paper, just quite thin, and a lot of this will be covered up with the embellishments, but I just wanted just a bit more pink on the page. So once I've done that, I'll stick my photo down. I'm just sticking this flat on the page rather than adding any foam to it, because I'm going to add some foam to my embellishments instead. So rather than tuck the embellishments behind my photo, I'm going to add them in front, being careful not to cover up any of Oscar's face or too much of mine. And yeah, some of them I'm sticking down flat and some I'm adding foam, so there's a mix of dimension. And then using some really small pink and peachy coloured alphas. I'm just using those for my title, so I'm just writing out "Let's Snooze." And this is really quite subtle when you look at the photos at the end. It's not obvious that it's there, but I just wanted to add a small title. And once I finished filming, I sewed through that with my sewing machine, just with a white thread, just to make sure they weren't going anywhere. For some of the gaps in the heart, I've used some black pearl drops and dotted a few around the page as well. I added a phrase sticker that says "This is the life," and that's my page all finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye guys!